morning and welcome back to Backpacking Adventures. I'm Dan. I'm back out on the trail. This time I am hitting the West Rim Trail again. I'm starting at the southern terminus, which I think is called Rattlesnake Rock. I'm heading north and I plan on camping at roughly around 16 to 18-ish miles, somewhere where all the good sweet campsites are overlooking the gorge. So with that, let's get this started. This is a roughly 31-mile trail, and it's located in north central Pennsylvania. And right now, this is my first fall trip, official fall trip. On the way up here, I saw some leaves. They were changing, and as we get up in elevation, we should see a lot more color. I've done this trail in the spring, and I've done this in the dead of summer. So this is my first time doing this trail in the fall. And I've been tracking the foliage reports, and I have a couple trips lined up in the next couple days. Then this Monday, I'm going up to the Susquehannock Trail. That's when the leaves should be at their peak up there. That'll be a 4-day trip roughly. We'll see how that goes. And then soon after that, I'm going to try to do the Loyalsox Trail, and that's when the peak is for that trail, because they're in different parts of the state. So basically, these next couple trips, I am chasing the fall foliage. We just came to the junction of the Long Branch Trail, and what this does is, this is a connector, and it connects basically to a long loop. It connects the West Rim Trail to the Black Forest Trail, and the Black Forest Trail is connected to the Susquehannock Trail, and they just come looping around. You come right out back here, and you can make one giant loop of like 100, and I don't even know how many miles, but it's quite a bit of miles. It's close to 200 miles, I would say, 150 to 200 miles. Today we're going to go down here, which is the West Rim Trail. Beautiful weather today. It's supposed to be, it started off, it was 39 degrees when I left the car this morning, which is why I have my tights on. These are not for sleeping in, these are only for hiking. I have a whole nother pair, a whole nother set in my backpack. But the weather for today is supposed to be up to like 75 degrees. Then tonight, it's going to get down into probably the high 40s, I would say, maybe mid 40s. And but tomorrow it's not even supposed to get above 55. I think the high they were calling for in the closest town was like 52. So it's probably going to be colder than that. And this is, I think, the last warm day I'm going to get on any trip. So next week it's supposed to be a high of like 60 and the lows in the 30s. So probably have the same gear. I probably won't change anything up. But got to get going. I got to get to the lunch spot. I may try to get to the Bradley Whales is 6 more miles, so probably 2.5 hours. about 1:30 and I just made it to Bradley Wales picnic area. I'm at the sign here says 13.8 till the road that I parked at. So I did 13.8 miles in 6 hours, not bad. So I'm gonna stop here at one of these picnic tables and I'm gonna eat. All right, I am starving. I didn't eat since yesterday at 6 p.m. It's now 1:30 and I am hungry. So I'm gonna eat, and I only got about 4 more miles left until I wanna get to where I wanna camp, but it's 1:30 now, so I'm just gonna eat quick and I'm just gonna move because I could probably make it there in an hour and a half to 2 hours, so no later than 4. I passed like 4 groups of people out here on the trail. So I don't know if it's, I mean, this time of year is when in Pennsylvania when people hike the most. It's when, especially in the first couple weeks of October, that's when the leaves are changing. So I'm hoping to get there and actually find a spot to where I want to go. I did fill up 3 liters of water about a mile ago, so I'm going to drink probably no more than half a liter here because I drank a whole bunch there. So if I don't find water until then, I'm still good. So now I'm just going to eat and move on. I'm at about this is mile 14 now, and I just left. It's the Bradley Wales area. It's just right up this little road. And now it starts the area where we're going to be coming across all these campsites, and here is one. And we're going to be walking along the ridge, and it's beautiful. A lot of really nice, like right here. I mean, this is like unlimited amount of camping for tents and hammocks, and plus you got this view. Check it out. About 3:30 and I'm at mile 18.3 I think. So got to the campsite. I'm right up on the ridge and I have a very nice view. I'll show you the view in a little bit. Right now I am just going to set up, and this trip I am trying a new hammock. Don't tell my wife. I just bought a new hammock from Hemlock Mountain Outdoors, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Right now I'm going to set up. Here it is. This is called the Red Tail. This is an 11-foot hammock. I believe it's 58 inches wide. It's made of 70D ripstop nylon. I picked orange because it's going to match the fall colors, and I wanted something different. Tonight will be the first night that I'm actually sleeping in it. And with this, you get the stuff sack, you get the suspension, the hammock, the bug net, and the peak loft, or I'm sorry, the Ridgeline organizer. You get all that and it's like 70 bucks. I'm going to be doing a video shortly about this, so by the time you see this trip video, that video has probably already been out. So I'll put a link to it up here in the corner, but this is it. I'm looking forward to trying it out. All right, I'm all set up. I got my hammock hung, and I did bring my large tarp. It's the Palace tarp, which is a foot longer Ridgeline, 12-foot Ridgeline. And it is 2 feet wider, so it's a foot wider on each end. It's 10 foot. It's the largest tarp I have. I don't know why I brought it. I figured I probably won't need it, but they're calling for rain tonight, so I am going to close it all down in a modified porch, and I'll show you that when I'm getting ready to close up for the night. But right now, set up. I got my bear line hung. It's going on 4:30-ish. And I'm going to go over here by the fire ring, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to eat. On the menu tonight is a meal from Packet Gourmet. It's Tuscan beef stew and Italian polenta. I normally eat low-carb meals, but I went through my stockpile of backpacking meals, and I have a bunch of these from Packet Gourmet that are about to expire in the next like 4 or 5 months. I'm going to try to eat these because these are like 14 bucks a piece, and I'm not wasting that money. So I'll slowly eat these and get rid of them on my next couple trips, but this is really good. Packet Gourmet is really good. All right, I got everything set up. Since they were calling for some rain, I put everything, I shut the doors and I put it in kind of like a storm porch mode, so I have the center up so I can get in and out and so I can see the view. But I also have the door shut, you can see, just to protect me because it can get breezy up here. So, and it's getting on, I don't know, going on 6 o'clock. So I'm probably just going to hang out for a while, look at this incredible view, and then relax. I think I'm going to end it for today. 18 miles, got 11 to do tomorrow. And right now it's just time to relax. So with that, I will talk to you tomorrow.